It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
Time for our tale of the tape. And introducing first, it's Jelena Mrdjenovich. She's 170 centimeters tall with a 170 centimeter reach, who fights out of Hay River, Canada. And standing across from her, Jessica McCaskill. She weighed in at 59 kilos on the button. She stands 168 centimeters tall with a reach 175 centimeters.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
And introducing first, it's Jelena Mrdjenovich, who fights out of Canada and has won multiple world championships in multiple weight classes. The McCaskill, Jessica McCaskill, one of the best fighters in the world today, who fights out of St. Louis, Missouri, USA.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
Well, we're all set. Let's go into the ring for the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Hay River, Canada, a women's 3-weight division champion of the world, Jelena Mrdjenovich. Fighting out of the blue corner, and now from Chicago, Illinois, an undisputed welterweight champion of the world, introducing Jessica McCaskill.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves, and here we go.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. And there's the bell for round one. Ooh, a stiff jab. No rest for the weary. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your corner man whisper in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Just missed with that hook. Nice counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Mrdjenovich in that last round. Well, the corner can't be happy with the way things are going for her right now.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get a kitchen sink.
Jump sling again. Let's just focus, breathe again.
And there's the bell for round two. That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things righted here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Misses. She catches and counters. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
To beat a counterpuncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Done with that counter shot. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Mrdjenovich in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Get back up there, focus.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
That hook won't score. Never saw that power punch coming. This fight has a real good flow to it. Oh, McCaskill just got caught. She's in trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do you do? What do you tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
A real good back and forth between these two fighters. Did you see that? Mrdjenovich in trouble. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Nice counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Mrdjenovich in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, it was like two different leagues.
Get that round. That's in the past.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
She wasn't ready for that counter. That was a big right hand, went right over the gloves. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. We rarely see McCaskill hurt, but she is here. Jessica McCaskill is down. She never saw that punch coming. Let's take another look.
I've got to see that again.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Talk about McCaskill in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Okay, I get it. Now you're switching off.
Just keep going. She's absolutely shattered. You can see her now, straight across.
That is a terrible round. Come on, you've let her.
Just got to keep doing this, okay? Keep going. You're loading your shots.
Here's the bell to start round 5. Well, Johnny, give her some advice here. We know what she's got to do. It's desperation time after being dropped in that last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. They are giving us a high-tempo show. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst, boom. In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
These two women pretty close halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Scoring uppercut there. Just missed with that hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Mrdjenovich in that last round. It has not been going well for her, and you can see the corner is starting to get a little more animated. They've got to inspire her.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important.
Let's start the 6. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Swing and a miss with the hook. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The jab just got blocked. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Left hook missed. Despite what the judges scorecard. Oh, wait a minute! Mrdjenovich just got caught. Let's talk about Mrdjenovich in that last round. Well, this fight is not going to plan for her. She's got to figure something out. You wonder if her trainer is going to give her some advice here.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
I like that round. Good work.
Once we're out there boxing, you're going to be in the lead.
There's the bell to start round 7. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Beautiful counter shot. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. They exchange punches. The straight right just misses. And this is not where Mrdjenovich wants to be. And now they're right back into the fray.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Which fighter will say no mas? That hook won't score. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Mrdjenovich in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
It's when you talk about championship material.
Wicked round. I like what I'm seeing.
Just breathe, focus again. Once back out there.
And there's the bell to start round 8. How much is left in their tank after last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
That hook's blocked. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Mrdjenovich in trouble. And finally, Mrdjenovich goes to the canvas. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
Where did that come from? What a shot. One, two, three, four, five, six, continue.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. Then they get back into the mix again. I want to know what sort of...
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. The three judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace. To get a unanimous decision, that is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.